Hey everybody, Salty and Sakura here. Today we are going to be playing some Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity on Nintendo Switch, but we're gonna see what co-op looks like because we played a lot of co-op in Definitive Edition of Hyrule Warriors, of the original. So we both played it out individually a little bit. Sakura played last night on stream, so if you didn't check that out, you can go see her like first impressions of it. She kind of reacts to some of those things. But today we're going to see what the co-op looks like, and so we're going to hop into a match. Probably do the second chapter, or not the second chapter, the second mission, and maybe play a side mission or two. We were just exploring around in the menus, and we can make Link take his clothes off. They don't do anything. It looks like they're just cosmetic. But you can't change anybody else's, so...
Yeah, I'm hoping that they add that in like that's just a fluke of the demo.
Yeah, maybe, because they used to be able to unlock alternate outfits.
Yeah.
So I think this is the second dealio here. If you're watching in the stream, or you're watching along with us, let us know. We would love to chat with you guys tonight and see what your impressions of the game are. If you're watching afterwards, let us know in the comments what you're most excited about, or maybe what you didn't get to see in the demo that you wanted to see more of.
Yeah.
Because there's a few things. I still have some questions. I mean, we're definitely going to get this game. And we already, to get into two-player mode, all you have to do is press in the L button when you get to this map of the overworld. And then you'll be asked to pair a second controller, and then you can hop right in. Doghead for life. Alright. Also, I turned motion controls off. Motion controls should always be off.
About the primitive guardian, decided to accompany Impa on her journey to Pura's research facility in Hateno. With Link acting as bodyguard, they made their way to the ancient tech lab.
So we're making our way to the ancient Royal Tech Lab. Ancient Tech Lab? Royal Ancient Tech Lab. Because I forgot, they didn't invent the Guardians. They're like unearthing them.
Oh.
So it's like they're finding old technology.
Gotcha.
Which is why we don't know what Egg Boy is. But I'm really hoping they don't pull it back to the future. That's what I'm really hoping.
What do you mean?
Like, where it's just like, this guy was here the whole time, and now he's going back in time to
undo what was done.
Yeah.
And create an alternate timeline.
Yeah. But I'm also hoping that they don't pull an Avengers, because then they're like, no, that's not really your past. It's the other it's his future, but it's your past still, and everyone gets upset that Back to the Future was a bunch of BS. So I don't know which way what they're gonna do with the time travel, or they're just gonna say that this was all fate and it was destined to happen no matter what. So I don't know. I'm usually not invested in the Zelda timeline or story, even though I love it, but I'll pause here just talking. It's like Zelda BB-8.
Yeah. I thought R2D too, but BB-8's probably more accurate. He's round.
Why is it so attached to me? Whatever could you be, little one?
His little slide whistle head.
Yeah.
I suppose all we can do is wait for Robbie and the others at the lab to analyze it.
Agreed, Your Highness. A guardian?
Fun fact, I went playing the entire game of Breath of the Wild without knowing that you could parry until after I 100%ed the game. That would have made the game so much more, like, streamlined if I knew that you could parry, so...
Fight the Guardian.
Yeah, to fight the Guardians in Ganon. Like, I couldn't figure out how to beat Ganon without using my, like, the abilities you gain. Because I got to Ganon without using any of those abilities that help you cheat at the end of the game. like the Leaper's legs and the Mifa's help or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you play split screen, you have to go horizontal. I probably would not have chosen that. I probably would have chosen vertical.
Side by side.
So you're playing as Impa. So you're trying to like master Impa a little bit, right? She's
Trying
a little
to figure it out.
Yeah. She's a little bit confusing. I don't feel like they do a great job of like really introducing you
Yeah.
to her.
I'm locked on. How do I unlock? Oh, there. I've still got the old game's controls in my head.
Which, Hyrule Warriors or Breath of the Wild?
Both, because
Yeah.
I played both too recently.
I don't have Hyrule Warriors stuck, but I have Breath of the Wild stuck. Like I keep going to press X, to do like, yeah, I keep pressing X to jump and all this stuff, and like you can't do that.
Yeah, jumping. I kept trying to jump. There's like tiny little rocks and you can't jump over them.
All right, it says we're supposed to be here, but we beat everybody, so maybe we just have to move on. Also, I'm not a big fan of Zelda in this game so far.
Her weapon.
Yeah, I liked, she had like light arrows in the last game.
Yeah. And here she's using the runes from the...
Sheikah Slate, which we already have, but we're not. Okay, I tried equipping the Bob kit, the club.
The Bokoblin Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to test that out and see how it was,
Yeah.
not having a sword.
Yeah, so it works the same way as the sword. So in the other Hyrule Warrior games, when you unlock a different weapon, like your combos work differently. So if you unlock the fire rod, yeah, or like certain areas had like for Link had like a wide area of an attack, you know,
Yeah.
instead of just the sword kind of going in like it's kind of a circular attack. What were we talking about before the cutscene came on? So the frame rate I'm noticing too is also a little bit choppy.
Yeah.
And there's like, when you're playing single player, it holds up pretty well. I think so far, I mean, we haven't gotten to the late game when like the game is literally spawning thousands of enemies in a round. It's only spawning maybe a couple thousand. But yeah, in 2-player, the frame rate kind of dips a bit. But I didn't really notice that in first player.
Trying to figure out the absorbing symbols thing.
Yeah, that's what that's the part. I understand how to absorb them. I don't understand, like, what the symbols mean. You know what I mean? Or how to assign a different symbol. I understand the absorbing part because you can see them like hovering over the Boboblins, you know.
Yeah.
Boboclines. Oh, he's a big boy. Look at this dude.
Yeah,
Oh!
he's the outpost keeper.
I don't think I like the club that much. It seems like its reach is smaller.
Steel yourself. I am ready.
Ooh, big old bombs. I think the symbols have something to do with the cards that you throw up, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's another big one. Get out of here. Hit you with the club. I'm gonna smash through the barrel, see if there's a hidey hole in here. Where are you? Korok.
I found a Gorak.
Oh, yeah, you did. Wonder if there's 900 of them. Also, I really hope Hestu is playable in this game.
Me too.
He's the unnamed 5th guardian of the forest.
Oh.
Not guardian, yeah. Champion, sorry. Cake Chicken, hey, what's up? How are you doing? Yes, this is the demo. Sorry, I thought I had chat open, but it was closed. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is the demo. Have you checked it out yet? Oh, no. Okay. I don't think you can parry in this game when they shoot you.
The Guardian?
Yeah, the Guardian. Oh, no. Get out! Stop it! Nope.
I just heard some heart loss.
Yeah. I do like that they kept the jazz music when they come and see you, like the banner.
Yeah, so stressful.
Yeah. Oh, we have to lure the Guardian over here.
Oh.
Oh, he just popped in. Okay, so 2-player there is a significant amount of pop in, and not like how they spawn during the single player, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say your name. Fexy. Is this really multiplayer like a mod? No, this is actually multiplayer. So once you beat the first mission and you get to the map, when you're looking at it, you can, we have another controller. You can press the L stick in and it will allow you to pair a second controller and you can pop in.
Yeah, it's a local multiplayer. We're playing on one Switch with 2 sets of Joy-Con.
Dang it. You can't parry him. I need apples! Get out of here! No! No! I'm gonna hide behind this one. Oh! Oh my goodness, I got there. Okay, we're gonna go to the market. I need to get some apples. Where are their crates?
I'm going up to the north, like yellow dot thing.
Alright. Oh, these guys are going. Yeah, so it really is multiplayer. There is a lot more pop-in. That's what we were just talking about. And not like the normal where like enemies spawn in the single player.
It's like they spawn pretty close to you where you are.
Yeah, it's like you'll already be fighting a group of people and like one will lunge at you in will already be in midair attacking you and they'll just like pop in. But it's fine because like these little dudes are the only ones who pop in and they're not really the biggest threat to your health unless there's like a lot of them. Got fire rod stuff, but I need to find some apples. All right. And then the cool thing is you can still change characters if you have more than one. So just like in first player mode, if you have more than 2 characters, yeah, like I can switch to Zelda over here, which I think Zelda will get better as you unlock some more combos for her.
Wait, what just happened?
What do you mean?
Oh, you switched to Zelda and that switched me to Link.
Were you playing as Zelda?
Oh, maybe I switched myself.
Yeah, you switched yourself.
Because I forgot the controls. I don't know what's going on.
He said that's Fexy said that's like, do you think the game might be online multiplayer in the future? I hope so. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be. It would probably run much smoother, to be honest, if you were playing on 2 different Switches.
It's like the switching between the runes and the different like elemental rods is really tripping me up.
Yeah, because so you replayed Hyrule Warriors the other day, the original, just to kind of like refamiliarize yourself, which you probably shouldn't have done because
it's all different.
The controls are different.
Gotten me all messed up.
And
Like the lock on and everything buttons are different, and I still don't know how to dodge. I just keep getting hit.
That's B. Yeah, I started replaying Breath of the Wild again, and I keep hitting X thinking it's the jump button, but there is no jump button. So did the last Hyrule Warriors have online? I haven't played it or seen it. Oh, so the last Hyrule Warriors was a bunch of fun. It's not really, it's like an original story that's kind of just like standalone. But it was a bunch of fun if you like this kind of game.
I don't think it had online play,
It
though.
did not. It had local. Which, this handles the local multiplayer, I would say about the same. You know?
Yeah.
We are in an early stage, though. So... Oh, yeah, so you see there's a lot of frame rate dips, but... I mean... I'm okay with that. It's not optimal, but... It's not like a first-person shooter where it's just like, if the frame dips at the wrong time, like, you're done.
Yeah.
But I would recommend checking it out. If you get this game and you end up liking it, or you see us play it, that's why we're streaming it. Because we know that after talking to some of our friends and seeing some of the reviews online, some people are like, this style of game just isn't for everybody.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I figured it would be fun to play on stream, and if it's not for you, but you want to see the storyline, you want to see what's going on, you can check it out here.
Yep, that's exactly why. Let me float down from here. Oh, I can't actually float over the thing? Oh, no. I thought I was gonna like float over the map to get to you, but I can't. Now I have to run there. What if I switch to Link? Oh, Link is only like 3 steps. Okay. Oh, Wizrobe. I pressed A accidentally.
I keep doing that too when my meter's full.
Yeah, let me lock onto this guy. Oh, what? Link does not heal himself if you're not playing him. Alright. Let's use some bombs. Actually, let's use some ice. See how that works on you. Oh, actually, it works pretty good. Whoa! Oh, flurry. Okay, what are you doing? Ooh, ooh. I wonder if, because I'm wearing metal, it hurts me more, like in the original.
The electric.
Yeah, because I have a, we'll test it, let's see if I can parry this. Oh, I won't, you can't parry that. He's not even coming close to hitting me with some of this stuff. Let's go, man. Alright. Oh, shield absorbing. Okay, there we go. So you get this nice smash. Boom. That killed it. Stupid wizard. Get out of here. And the little egg boy is following me.
He's so cute.
Some local player would be nice, so it's not 2 screens. Yeah, I would have preferred the game to be like split horizontally instead of vertically. Probably gonna get it. I didn't get the last one, but it's 100% getting this one, hopefully. Yeah, I think it's because the story ties in. We still don't know all the time travel stuff works. And you think it's awesome that you can play the game co-op. I've always wanted to play Breath of the Wild online, so it's kind of like that. Yeah, I mean, if you have somebody to come over and play with, or if you have a sibling or a roommate,
Yeah.
or spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, any you know, social combination of 2 different people. A clone.
Clone.
The clone would probably be the best way to play this. This way you don't have to like do like any sort of communicating. You just know what each other are doing.
It's canon that clones have telepathy?
Yes. Let's oh man, I thought he was gonna charge me, so I put the block of ice in front of him. Alright, let's use some electricity on him, see how that works. Oh. Yeah, so it does work like the game in that, like, if someone's close to him, it'll shock around him too. One thing I did do is shut off the motion controls, because that was throwing me off. Because they do this weird combo when you use the bow or the runes, where like you control it with your, moving your controller around, and you can control it with the right thumbstick. And so that was actually really throwing me off, so I just turned the motion controls off. So I just control it with the thumbstick.
Yeah, I was wondering why it seemed so weird. I didn't realize it was motion control.
Yeah, well, I was battling myself the other day because I was laying in bed and I was holding it up, and I was like, why am I just firing into the air? I've heard the controls aren't too good. Are they at least? Yeah, they're decent. They take some getting used to.
Yeah, and it's not like there's not a clear like here's exactly how you do this and how this works.
No.
So it's kind of learning on the fly. It kind of just chucks you into it.
Yeah. But what I would do is there are a few different side missions that you can unlock. And so if you turn it on easy mode and then do the side missions, then like no one will really attack you unless you attack them. And then you can figure out combos and the timing of when you need to push buttons and stuff like that. So like YX does something different than YYX and YYYX and YXX, you know. So you can do that because each character works just a little bit differently. Yeah. So that'd be my deal. I think it's just like if you have been playing Breath of the Wild or Hyrule Warriors, like the controls are different from both of those games, which is why it's confusing. I don't think the controls are bad. I just think they mess with your memory. Yeah. All right, let me activate this guy.
And you can change the difficulty level and then come back and change it again, like mid-game. It's not like select this at the beginning of the game and you're stuck with it for forever.
I believe so. I don't think you can just beat the game in easy mode and then flip it up, or flip it up to hard at the last level. I was on a live stream and they called the egg thing R2D2. Yeah, I said BB-8. He has like this little slide whistle when he talks going on. I don't know what he is. I want to just know his name. Her name, its name.
Their name?
Their name. Oh, you found this Korok already. Cool. The weapons do not break in this game as far as I can tell. But you can, because there's a weapon crafting system in this game where like you get unlockables throughout it. So you might pick up like 6 or 7 items in the game. So we gotta lure this guy over to the flashy point so you can get zapped. Okay, where is he? The skull's on the map here. He's probably gonna pop in right on top of me. Oh no, he's around this corner over here. There's a weapon crafting system so that you can fuse things. So as far as I can tell, the weapons don't break. Because I've played through the missions twice already. Oh, here he is. Oh, look at Zelda, just passed out. Oh, she just got stomped. What? Alright.
Finally found my way back over. I keep getting like tied up on stuff that you could climb over in the real game.
Yeah. Here we go. Come on. Oh no, there's that's a one-way. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, you're there. You're at the flashy point.
Yeah.
Can you help me get this guardian? Gotta eat some apples.
I'm coming up.
Okay. Let me see. Oh. I gotta lock onto him. I want to see if I can parry it.
You don't need to kill him. You just need to get him to chase you. You just need to hide behind stuff.
I know. I want to see if I can parry it.
Okay.
I didn't take any damage there, but I don't think it went back at him. No, stop attacking Zelda! Ugh. Who's down there fighting him? No, follow me.
I like how there's just little wagons with like legs of guardians.
Yeah, this is the guardian, like where they're finding them from. Yeah, I don't think you can parry it. Yeah, no, I don't think you can actually parry it. I've tried a bunch. No, go through here.
Oh, I broke that wagon.
Ooh, blue ones. Oh no. I feel like they did a good job with this game. It's not an open world game. You do have a lot of places. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna open up, and they do this thing so like even if you in the. Oh.
You died?
Yeah, I died because I was reading the chat. Sorry. Oh well.
Where am I now? Okay.
I think we have to start over. But it's fine. I wonder what it looks like dying in this game, especially playing as Zelda. Oh yeah. Well, we just died. It just says defeat. Because I was trying to read chat and I got shot by a guardian or something. Yeah, right as I say it. Do you think you got the hang of it, or do you want to play as Link?
I think she's alright.
Because you can get up to 8 Impas following you around.
Yeah, I definitely haven't gotten to that level yet.
Yeah, so that's what I so like I still haven't quite figured out Impa. But that's the next person I'm gonna go in and do some of the lower level missions just so I can get like the muscle memory down for it. Because the game does throw a lot more enemies at you. So some of these feel at the beginning of the game, if you didn't play the last one, at the beginning of the game it feels like, oh man, this is really easy, and then the intensity ramps up. So where there's like literally 1,000 enemies on screen at a time, and so even though these Lizalfos are pretty easy to kill, when there's literally 500 of them around you and they're throwing spears at you and stuff like that.
And then they'll start throwing in like big, like a whole bunch of bosses and that you have to fight with all different like.
Yeah. All that kind of stuff, and it gets like, oh my goodness, it's you have to be pretty strategic about it. Sorry, I bumped into the table and moved the camera.
I am ready.
I just spam random buttons. Yeah, I mean, you can still get through the game if you do that. It might take a little bit longer just because as you unlock some more enemies, some of them like certain like horizontal slashes might not work on one enemy, but they will on another. Usually you can finagle around it by switching to another character who's not using a sword or has ranged attacks.
Yeah, the elemental rods add an interesting thing to it.
I really think that they will add a lot of content to this because even before they released the definitive edition on the Switch, the Wii U version had so much extra content, and it like had they kept adding new levels with DLC packs, and they added like the original Legend of Zelda map to the game. And so you go on a grid-based system, and there are certain like challenges and objectives, new maps.
I put a lot of hours into that.
And like you can unlock new costumes, you can unlock a lot of cosmetic stuff by going that route. So it's pretty cool. And you can even unlock new weapons that weren't in the original base game.
Yeah. And there were like the Wind Waker characters and stuff you could unlock.
Yeah, they added a Wind Waker map. I forgot about that. And then they added Wind Waker enemies to it later as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool seeing Toon Link fight like alongside, you know, Tingle, but in 2 different art styles. So that was kind of cool.
And Zant and Midna.
Oh yeah, and you can play as the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got really good at the end of the game, like, with Link, but also I think he's a bit OP. Oh, what do we have here? A little Korok. Found one.
That's the one I found before.
Well, I still got a seed for it.
Yeah, cause you died and it reset everything.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, what am I doing now?
Can I use Cryonis on this and send it into the air like in the regular game? Alright. I don't know, do the X and the Y to do this attack and blah blah blah. I'm just like, do this attack button. Yeah. So that's the thing. I got really good with Ganondorf in the last game. Because there's a way where like you can actually juggle enemies up into the air with his attacks. Which was really cool.
I liked Linkle. She was my favorite.
Oh, Linkle. And then I got really good with Zelda too. Because Zelda had like the light arrows, which did like weird area of attack stuff where they would give you buffs or like they would slow people down and things like that. So you're kind of like playing like Shepherd in that role, like kind of corralling people all over the place. They did a lot to the 3DS version and they added Epona. Oh yeah. I didn't play the DS version though. I didn't have a DS. I had a 2DS, and that sometimes struggled to run games that weren't a Wii U port. Oh no! All right, here we go. We gotta lure him over here, but that means taking a bunch of hits. I mean, if you do just hold your shield up and walk backwards, I guess.
You just run behind, like, other stuff.
There's not always stuff to run behind. You keep telling me how to play, but...
I don't know, it worked for me last night.
Alright. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for the full game. Oh, and I also noticed something in a cutscene that I have to point out to you after this.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's hurry up and beat this level.
Flee from the Guardian while protecting Zelda. What do we...
You have to get him into the spot. Yeah, get him into here. See, you have to get...
Activate the Unearthed Guardians.
Yeah, but you have to get him over here so he can get shot by them. So you essentially just have to lure... Okay, so you go do that, and I'm going to lure this dude over here.
Okay.
Do you think we're gonna play the game on stream when it comes out? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll have to get better at reading chat and playing at the same time.
It's not the same as Animal Crossing at all,
Oh,
because
no,
it's
not
so
at
much
all.
more hectic and you can actually die.
Yeah. When do you think Breath of the Wild 2 will come out? I think next year, because it's the 35th anniversary of Zelda next year.
Yeah, I don't want them to rush it. As much as I really want to play it, I'd rather have it be done.
Yeah, because remember the Breath of the Wild was 5 years it took them to make? Because they teased it 4 years before it came out.
Yeah.
And then they're like, the Wii U is not selling. Let's save this for next gen.
But I don't think that they just stopped working on it.
No, they definitely don't. And Nintendo, like, even with Animal Crossing, like, Nintendo's just like, look, it's playable now, but we're going to delay it for 3 months, and we're going to put polish on it, and things like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, CD Projekt Red even said, like, yeah, the game is gold, and we could release it, but, like, for Cyberpunk, even though it's been delayed so many times, like, we'd rather just...
Make sure it's right.
Yeah, make sure it's right, and even though it's like a 10-day pushback, like, that's enough for us to develop a patch. But I'm hoping Breath of the Wild 2 will come out. I'm hoping that Ganondorf is in it as well, which it looks like there's some zombie version of him. You know,
Yeah.
gets his neck all, cracks his neck when he sees them. Oh, I've been sleeping for 4,000 years. I hope they bring Zelda, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and Wind Waker. Yeah, like they did. That would be great. I think that's probably what they're gonna do, cause they did the HD remake of Wind Waker and took out a lot of the like fetch quests, and they gave you the new item that lets you actually like sail faster. Which makes the game, and they also took out that bug where if you do the Triforce quests in the wrong order, you literally can't beat the game and you have to start over. Yeah. So, I know quite a few people who didn't finish that game the first time it came out because of that, because that's really close to the end of the game.
Yeah. To have to start over at that point would be...
Yeah, it's like a lot of people talk about the water temple in Ocarina of Time, and because there's a spot in there where you can accidentally use a key, but then where there's one key and two doors, and if you choose the wrong door, then you can get locked out. And there was no way to patch that out on a cartridge, you know.
Yeah.
So if you got the game on release date, unfortunately, you could do that. Also, in the release date version, there's also a in the Shadow Temple, and this happened to me. In the Shadow Temple, there's the same thing where there's a spot with that where you can use the wrong key and get stuck out, and I had to restart. And the Shadow Temple is like the second to last dungeon.
Yikes.
So yeah, out of those three, which one do you like best, Fexy? Am I saying your name right? I personally like Twilight Princess. But I think it's because I didn't get a Wii until late. So I played it on GameCube because I think the motion controls in that game are really poor. Because you never played that and you played it when it came out. And you hated the motion controls and kind of wished you could play with a non-motion control. So,
The Twilight Princess?
yeah.
No, I played it on Wii U.
Yeah, and you had to use the motion controls.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. You played on Wii U, but it was the Wii
The
disc.
Wii.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But the GameCube version, there's no motion controls, and it's amazing. It controls like Majora's Mask and Ocarina. Twilight Princess HD, they had stamps for Miiverse, but it shut down. What do they do with that? Yeah. I don't know. It looks like you already got this one up here. Oh no, never mind, it's over here. I don't know, but what would be really cool is because in Twilight Princess, the Wolf Link amiibo, this one right here, with Midna, that one, in Breath of the Wild, if you have it, you can summon Wolf Link, but he only has 3 hearts unless you played unless you played the Twilight Princess on Wii U. Then, however many hearts you've collected in that game get saved onto that Wolf Link. So if you summon Wolf Link after beating Twilight Princess, you know, your Wolf Link in Breath of the Wild could have like 9 and 10 hearts, you know. It would be really cool.
Yeah, Wolf Link doesn't last very long.
When he only has 3 hearts and
Yeah.
a silver Lionel comes at him.
Yeah.
Fexy said same, Zelda, Twilight Princess. Yeah. I like Twilight Princess, and then Wind Waker. I actually skipped Wind Waker when it came out on GameCube. Wind Waker, at its release, was pretty controversial because of the art style. And because, like, Nintendo played a commercial on G4 TV that was like, this is the next Legend of Zelda game demo. And it was like, it looked like the final boss battle in Twilight Princess. And it was crazy. And then the next thing we see is like, hey, the new Zelda is a cartoon young Link. And everyone was like, what? No, you told us it was going to be this. You showed us a video of like this realistic Link fighting Ganondorf in a sword fight. And so people were kind of bummed out about that. But it's a good game. I played it later on, and it's great. Alright. And then Skyward Sword, to be honest, is probably my least favorite Zelda. And there's only like 3 Zelda games I've never played, and it's probably lower. Because I'm not big on the Zelda story. In my mind, it's just like, oh, it's just a retelling of the same thing over and over again, and I love it. But they were trying to do a lot with like the timeline in there, which is cool if you're into that. But the thing that bothered me is that there was a lot of like going back and forth and like, hey, fly over to this thing, but there's nothing to do in the meantime. So it's gonna take you 5-6 minutes to fly over here, and then you go do the thing at that place, and then you take another 6-7 minutes, fly back, But it's not like you could get sidetracked with quests or anything, because there wasn't anything to do in the middle.
I didn't play that one. I never had a Wii.
Yeah. I remember that we all got hyped, and I remember watching the trailer and so happy when we got that. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I'd replay Twilight Princess. I mean, not. Yeah, I would replay Twilight. I'd replay all of them. I would replay Skyward Sword because you've never played it, and I've never. Minish Cap is the other one I never played, but I don't know how to get that now because there's no. The eShop doesn't have like the Virtual Console.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I guess I might be able to do it on the 2DS maybe on there. Their Virtual Console's still there. Alright. I'm gonna go defeat this Wizrobe. I was already up here and jumped down, but I guess he wasn't ready to be activated. And I never finished Link to the Past. And that's like a lot of people's favorite Zelda. But I didn't have a Super Nintendo, so I would always get like maybe like 4 hours in at like a friend's house during a sleepover. But you know.
Link to the Past was my first Zelda.
My first Zelda was the original because my uncle gave me his hand-me-down NES when he got a Super Nintendo.
Nice.
Yeah. So I played the original. It's an extremely difficult. It's like a very punishing game. Like Souls-likes are not a lot. I mean, their gameplay is, but like the brutalness and the unforgivingness of like the gameplay, like that's straight out of Legend of Zelda. You know.
Yeah. Where did he go? He's like stuck behind this rock. Come out.
Just
Come out,
attack
come out,
him.
come out.
Are you playing a Zelda now?
Yeah.
Alright, let me use my special attack. In Breath of the Wild, I could go save Zelda, but I don't care, and it also just resets after.
It does. It's a little disappointing.
Yeah. I made a very intentional decision to not even go trigger that cutscene when you go towards the castle until I had like done everything for that reason. So like I got all 120 shrines and did everything before going to fight that last castle area. Actually, I got almost all of the shrines, and then I realized, wait, there's a shrine in the castle, isn't there? Because I couldn't find the last like 5 of them, and I had to look up how to get them. So she's just chilling there. Yeah. Yeah, she's not really... She's trapped, but... I don't know. Apparently suspended because she's not in like... what's it called?
Cryogenic?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, don't people go crazy if they're in like solitary confinement for too long? So she's definitely Let's throw some bombs. See if the bombs move him. Did you try that?
I don't think so. He's like stuck behind this rock.
Yeah.
He won't come out.
What if we just kill him? Yeah, he did. So we found our first glitch. He gets stuck in this rock. Alright.
Can't get
Come
him
throw
to
bombs
follow
at him.
you. Okay. I'm smashing blocks.
Why?
Looking for Koroks.
We found there's only like 2 or 3 in each level. So far.
Oh, he's out.
Yeah. I told you, come throw bombs at him. And I threw bombs at him and you didn't believe me. Now run up this hill.
Never give up.
This way.
Oh.
Not down this hill. Up this.
Gotcha. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, stop running away from him. You need to run up the hill. Just hide behind stuff. That's how you play the game. Now you got him stuck on the rock again. Come on, man. He's stuck on the rock again. Run up the hill. Okay, so if your guardian gets stuck on the rock, throw bombs at him. What's going on? He's not even fighting now. What if we just...
I feel like I had such an easier time when I played this by myself.
Yeah, it's getting
This
pretty
is getting,
glitchy.
like, weird.
Oh, we got him off. Okay, please run up the hill. Don't run down here. Run back up where you came from. Alright. I don't want to get him stuck again.
I'm up the hill.
Okay, good. We're so close. I just still don't get why they don't have Virtual Console. Yeah, well, yeah, no, I don't get it either. I mean, they want to do the online thing. To be honest, we like even the like the NES and the Super NES Online wasn't enough to get us to do online stuff. It wasn't until Animal Crossing came out that we got the online subscription.
Yeah, we're not like big
Well,
ARMS people or
yeah.
Splatoon we didn't get into.
I was gonna say, there's not really any games that we wanted to play online until Animal Crossing came out, and even then, like, if there ever is an online game, it's probably gonna come to other, like, a PlayStation, which I'd rather just play on that, because honestly, like, I don't have to take my cell phone out to use their app to have a voice chat in with. Like, I would just use Discord or literally call someone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The Guardian is just sad. He's just given up and stuck in something. He's sick and tired of the people killing him in the demo. Yeah. He's like, I know what's gonna happen. This is the second time you played. Come on. Okay, he's here. Can you activate that Guardian?
They are activated, aren't they?
The
Guide.
blinky
It says
one.
guide the Guardian.
Oh. Alright. Come on. Let's go. Man, we're gonna... Like, what happens if you kill this dude before you bring him up here? Come on in. Oh, you're backing him away. Come on, man. What's going on? What do you guys think is going on with this thing? Is it just a glitch? Ah, here he comes. Yeah, stand there while your friend kills you. Oh, smash his belly. Oh, he's not dead.
You have to kill him now.
Oh. So I get. Oh. So I guess like if we came back and replayed this level later in the game, we could probably just kill him without doing all that.
Yeah.
Like I imagine you're gonna get strong enough that you can just flip guardians over. And...
Yeah. Get some ancient weapons.
Oh yeah. Excuse me, I burped. It was rude of me. It was very crass. Okay, cutscenes.
Oh look, there's guardian parts down there.
Okay. Watch. The egg is with them, going in there, but look. There's another evil egg.
Oh.
Maybe that's Ganondorf's egg.
Maybe. Then who's in the white egg?
I don't know, but then in also the trailer for this game, there's somebody in like a dark cloak in the middle of the Lost Woods. So...
You think that's Ganondorf? Do you think that's Skull
No.
Kid?
I don't think it's Skull Kid or Ganondorf. I think that it is like a new character that probably dies or something. I don't know. Might be a Yiga person.
Yiga, yeah.
Someone from the Yiga clan. Devil Egg Boy. He's the deviled egg.
The evil egg boy.
Yeah. So what should that egg boy's name be? Should it be hard boiled and deviled egg? That's how we tell them apart. Cool. Breach of Demise. Oh, look, we unlocked this. Explosive, handle with care. Recommended level 12 or level 6, but we're at level 12 and 8. Main enemies. So that's kind of cool. So you can do battle info and see. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, so you can go through So in Hyrule Warriors, if you beat the game on very hard, all of the missions, you unlocked a post game, which is really cool. Remember?
No. What was the post game?
Like there was more stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? There was like more story
Gotcha.
afterwards. Yeah, but you only did it if you did that. So that was Age of Calamity 2 players. So we're definitely gonna be playing this on the stream. It doesn't come out for like another month or so. Well, I meant that is, but Deviled Egg works too. Yeah.
It comes out the 26th.
It comes up in out towards the end of November. But we also got a PlayStation 5 pre-order from Target, which is great. We're gonna assume that that's coming. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. I don't know.
We're hoping it doesn't get canceled.
Yeah, I've had a few friends who've had their orders canceled. Ours never got canceled though. But thanks so much for joining us tonight. If you like this, we play a lot of Nintendo stuff on here, so we're probably gonna be playing Pikmin within the next few days. Definitely playing Animal Crossing this weekend. We're gonna have a Halloween stream later on in the evening and for Halloween, so we're gonna be scheduling that and probably put the live stream up information for that tomorrow, so you can set a reminder. But thank you guys so much for playing with us. Share it with a friend if you think they'll like it. Hit the like button or subscribe if you want to get notified for when we're going live next. But thank you everybody, and thank you Cake Chicken and Fexy for hanging out with us tonight in the chat. You guys have been very talkative and we love it.
Yeah.
All right. Bye guys. Have a good night.
Bye.